Hello students, after studying the functional group and homologous series, today we are going to start with the very important topic, that is the naming of organic compound, that is also called nomenclature system of carbon compounds. Now, initially the number of organic compounds discovered were less, so these compounds were given some common names. For example, the methane, ethane, propane, butane, etc. The two isomeric forms of butane were named as normal butane, that is N-butane, and isobutane. After the discovery of millions of the organic compounds, then the scientists failed to give a proper name to this organic compound. So, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, which is based in UK, there we can say that the head office in UK, they decided to give the specific name to the organic compound. So this IUPAC nomenclature system, that is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry system, based on structure of organic compounds, and it was accepted all over the world. There are three units in IUPAC nomenclature, and these units are arranged in the name as follows: prefix, parent, and suffix. So let us see how this we can say that this name of IUPAC name nomenclature is arranged in prefix, parent, and suffix form. There are different steps are there. Let us see the stepwise. The step first, in the step 1, the we can say the steps are there. These are usually for the we can say straight chain carbon compounds. So as in the beginning one, here we can say in the textbook only the IUPAC nomenclature of straight chain carbon compounds are given, and the complex we can say that the branch one you will study in the higher standard. Let us see the steps in IUPAC nomenclature of straight chain carbon compounds. Now step 1. First we have to draw the structural formula of straight chain compound, and then we have to number the carbon atoms in it. After writing the we can say the numbers of carbon and number of the we can say that the counting the number of carbon atom, then the alkane with the same number of carbon atom in the parent alkane of concerned compound, means you have to see how many carbon atoms are there in the chain, that will be the parent alkane. Then we have to write the name of the alkane. In case the carbon chain contains double bond, change the ending of parent name from ANE to ENE. If suppose in the chain, in case suppose in place of single bond, if double bond is there, then we have to change the last three letters of the alkane ANE by ENE, so that it will convert alkane to alkene. Similarly, if suppose the carbon chain contain we can say that the triple bond, then we have to change the ending parent name from ANE to YNE. If suppose triple bond is there, then again we have to change that parent alkane, that last three letters ANE by ENE. Let us understand with the example. Suppose the first example in the table, it is given CH3, CH2, CH3. Now here three carbon atoms are there. If three carbon atoms are there, it is called propane. So it is single bond is there. All the between the carbon atom single bond is there. So it is alkane family. Three carbons, so it is propane. Now suppose if you see second example, it is CH3, CH2OH. Now here we can see there are the two carbon atoms are there, so it is called the parent name is called ethane. Now suppose we can say that the in the third one, the CH3 CH2 COOH, here it contains 3 carbon atoms, so it is called propane. Then the parent name here is propane. Then again we can see fourth CH3 CH2 CH2 CHO, here there are the 4 carbon atoms are there, so it is called butane. You know, fifth example you see, it is CH3 CH double bond CH2. As it contains double bond here, we can say we have to change that last letters of propane by ene, it becomes propene. Similarly, the sixth example, CH3 C triple bond CH, here there is a triple bond present between the 2 carbon atom. So again it is a parent name was first propane, but now a triple bond is there, so ane is replaced by yne, so it is propine. That is the, we can say, the first step. First you have to write the structural formula, then you have to count the number of carbon atoms, and then you have to write the name of the parent alkane or alkene or alkyne. Now let us see the step second. In the step second, if the structural formula contains functional group, replace the last letter E from the parent name by condensed name of the functional group as a suffix. Means what? Suppose in the previous we can say that the example we had the, we can say, functional group OH. If you see in that there is a OH is there, CH3 CH2 OH. So here the last letter is there E, that you have to replace by OL. Means E we have to remove and we have to write there OL, because OL for the alcohol. So we can say here it is ethanol. Means CH3 CH2OH means it is called as ethanol. Similarly, if suppose it is now, if you see third example, it is CH3 CH2 COOH. Here functional group is COOH. So we can say its name will be, now 3 carbon atoms are there, so propane, here you have to replace E by, we can say, OIC acid. It is called propanoic acid. Similarly, if you see the fourth example, that is CH3 CH2 CH2 CHO, 4 carbon atoms are there, so it is butane, parent name is butane, but CHO is functional group, it is, we can say, aldehyde. For aldehyde you have to replace this E by Al, it will be butanol. So like this we can write the name of the, we can say that the compound containing the functional group. That time we can use the replace the E by functional group 1, and that is used as a suffix. Only the, we can say, if suppose the halogen is present, then that time halogen is used as a prefix. So suppose if it is CH3 CH2Cl, so while writing we have to write there chloroethane. If suppose it is CH3Cl, we can say chloromethane, like this. Okay, now you can see in the table there are the, we can say that the different functional groups are there and their names are given. It is given in the textbook of page number 122, you can see in the textbook also. So that is the CH3 CH2OH, the functional group is OH here, so here we have to say alcohol OL. So ethane E we have to replace, we have to write there ethanol. Similarly for CH3 CH2Cl, here Cl is the functional group, the parent name is ethane, 2 carbon atoms are there, so ethane, and therefore its name is prefix parent, that is a chloroethane. Similarly Br CH2 CH3, here its name, the functional group is Br, that is bromo, and hence the name is, we can say, bromoethane. Similarly CH3 CH2 CHO, CHO is the functional group, that is the aldehyde, that is you have to say Al, so E is replaced by Al, that is a propanol. Then CH3COH, here COH is the, we can say, functional group. In the carbon chain there are the 2 carbon atoms are there, so it is ethane, and then E is replaced by OIC acid, that is ethanoic acid. Similarly in the CH3NH2, here NH2 is the functional group 1, it is amine, so it is, we can say, methanamine. Methane that is E is replaced by amine, that is methanamine. The next is their seventh compound, that is the structural formula CH3COCH3. Here three carbon atoms, so it is parent name is propane, and because of CO, that is a ketonic group, it is called one. That is one we are saying, but it is one. It is called propanone. Like this, we can write the IUPAC names of the, we can say, the group, the straight chain compounds which contain the functional group. Now let us see the, we can say, step 3. Assign the number 1 to carbon in the functional group CHO or COH if present. Like this, in the previous chart we have seen, if CHO is there or COH group is there, then that carbon should be assigned the number 1. Otherwise the chain can be in two direction, except that numbering which gives smaller number to the carbon carrying functional group. Means always we have to give the minimum number, at least number we can say that the, to the carbon which carries the functional group. Then the final name contains a number and a letter that should be separated by small horizontal line. We'll see the example to clear this all, we can say that is step 3. So for that you have to see the page number 122 and the table number 9.20, that is a step 3 IUPAC nomenclature. So there you can see that the first compound is CH3CHOH CH3. This OH is attached to the second, we can say that the carbon. So here, while numbering, we have to see it is given in the second column. We have to number 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. So anyway, either right side, from right side you can go, or from left side you can give the number. There you can get the second number attached to the OH1. So in this case, while writing the name of this compound, we have to write the first propane, and then second compound attached to the OH group attached to second carbon atom, so it is called 2. This 2 stands for the functional group attached to the which carbon, that is second, so it is 2, and OL for the, we can say, OH, so its name is propane 2 all. Similarly, you can see now second example, CH3, CH2, CH2, CHCl, CH3, Cl attached to the second carbon one. Okay, so while numbering, if you number from the left to right, it comes the fourth carbon attached to Cl. If you go from number right to left, the second carbon attached to the, we can say, Cl attached to second carbon. So while numbering, we have to select the, we can say that the, from where the functional group should get the carbon attached to functional group should get minimum number. The second way of numbering is selected, that is from right to left. So acceptable numbering is, we can say, the second carbon attached to chlorine one, so its name will be 2-chloro. While writing the, we can say, halogens, you have to write first prefix 2-chloro, because second carbon attached to chlorine, so 2-chloro. In the chain 5 carbon atoms are those, it is pentane, so it is 2-chloropentane. Similarly, now the third example is given. In that some spelling mistake is, that is there is some mistake is there, that is the double bond O should be given to the carbon which attached to the, we can say that the only C is written. You can see in the slide it is shown clearly. In the slide it is shown that carbon, that is called CO group. So we have to number in such a way that from left to right and right to left. So in this case, the first numbering is correct one, that is from left to right, where the carbon is there, that is CO group is there, gets the minimum number. So here we can say 5 carbon atoms are there, so pentane, then E we have to replace with the 2 one. Here second carbon contains the CO group, so it is called 2 one. Similarly, you can see the one more, we can say that the table which is shown on the page number 123, where we can say that the common names are given, even their structural formula is given, and you have to write the IUPAC name. So it will be, we can say, homework for you. You see that table one and complete this, write this table, don't complete on the same page. You draw the table in the notebook one and write the IUPAC names from the given common name. Okay, so students, go through the video again. This is very important topic. Those who are interested in the science stream is next in the 11th standard, they want to take science, so it is very important to know about the IUPAC name. So it's a basic one, go through it. If you have difficulty, we'll solve at the time of live session. Okay, thank you.